Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. As promised, it's taken a long time, unfortunately, but just another quick update here to show our new location. Here, let me take you inside our makeshift brooder. Get this turned around. Our little makeshift brooder where we picked up 10 broiler hens, and this was all just stuff that was left inside of this awesome shed that we ended up with. So a lot of good stuff left behind. A lot of stuff, of course, ours that we brought. But man, a great table saw that was left there. Anyways, 10 broiler chickens. They've been here since Saturday. Today is now Tuesday, so we've had them. What is that? About 4 days or so, and they have probably tripled in size. Whoa, they're gonna be getting out here pretty soon, probably. But yeah, so we got some meat birds. Also, I mixed up some of our own. Let me show you. Our own chicken feed based off of another YouTube video that I watch. And this seems like pretty good stuff. It's cracked corn, some wheat, some oat, just a mix of things in there that we're feeding our egg layers, which are doing great. So let me take you out and show you our egg layer operation. By the way, this here is the backyard and the whole free range chicken area. So you can see got some happy hens roaming around doing their thing. And all of these trees are fruit. This is all, well, not all fruit. There's different things in here. I'll try to remember the whole list as I walk around. I don't know every tree, that's for sure, but there's apples, there are peaches, something called queens. I don't know what those are. I've never heard of those, but a couple of those. We got pears, there's cherries, we have pistachio, almond, there are grapes, nectarines, I'm trying to think, a couple fig trees. Here we go, show you guys. This is one of the cooler looking hens, I think. I like the spots on her. But just some healthy looking birds that we acquired with the property here. Very, very healthy, happy looking chickens that just roam around. They've gotten pretty used to me. I bring them in snacks and things. Here's their watering setup. We have this underneath. This is our grape trolley. Again, all these plants were here and irrigation ran to them all, which makes the watering setup pretty simple. Here's one of our roosters. So this is Jay, and over there, that there is Silent Bob. So we got Jay and Silent Bob as our, where's the other? There he is, as our two roosters for a flock of 17 hens, I think it is. So we have a total of 19 birds, plus our 10 meat chickens that are just getting started, our broilers. So we got some cactus, which is really fun. I like having cactus. There wasn't a whole lot on our property that we bought, so it's nice to have some at this house. Here's another kind of cactus that we have going. Also, again, I mentioned all this is irrigated, but there are water spigots in several locations all throughout this yard, just like this, and that's where some of the irrigation comes from. These panels here that are all cinder blocks with the roofing, and again over there, those are actually what do you call it, composting bins, where all of the chicken poop is going. All the scraps, kitchen scraps, come out to these guys and they love them. This here is a little fenced off area. That's probably where I'm going to keep the meat birds. Let me back this out just a little bit. So it's a nice big area. I'm going to put a cover over it, and this is probably where I will let the broilers run. I don't know if I'll let them out throughout the whole area. We'll see how they do. I might give it a shot. But coming inside the hen house, I'm going to clean off the doorstep, but this is how they get in and out. They put themselves away every day and night. It's awesome. Come out every morning and right at sunrise they're putting themselves away. But in here, got a nice big coop, nice roosting area that they're all used to. This flock is about 1.5 years, 2 years old almost. And so over here are nesting boxes. This one up here in the corner and down below at the bottom are amongst the favorite of the flock. That's where we find the most eggs for sure, then those two boxes. This white one here, quite frequent as well. The bottom one's not so enjoyed. Every now and again we'll find one down at the bottom over here. Every now and again one up here. And up here, we got one getting kind of broody. She doesn't want to leave too often. I'm not sure what's going on with her. We take her out and she eats and drinks, but I think she's just low on the pecking order and kind of just hangs out in here to herself. But yeah, that's the chicken coop, the awesome coop that came with the place. Got some nice metal cans for keeping the feed. It's nice. They roost up there, and the waste falls down onto those skids that are angled and come down into these trays, which we just come in and empty about once a week into the compost bin. So, and there's electrical out here, so if I wanted to run lights or lamps, I could do that. I don't know that this light actually works, but I know that the electrical works. So it's a nice, perfect setup for having the egg layers producing for us. We get about 8 to 10 eggs a day. Today we got 9 eggs. We did have a rooster die on us right after we got here on like the 3rd day we were here. I just found him dead in the yard. I didn't know why. No visible sign of any kind of injury or damage. The rest of the flock's been doing great, no problems. And I didn't know what to do with the rooster. And so I was thinking I was just going to throw him in the compost bin. The early compost, those bins rotate, so one is about ready, the other one's probably just about done feeding it. But I come across videos talking about you can put meat and other waste, there's a lot of videos on YouTube, into a bucket, drill some holes into that bucket, and what will happen is the flies will get in there and lay their eggs, and larvae will actually drop down to the ground. And I'm not actually seeing anything drop right now, but the chickens, you can see, quite dug out this area, and it's because they're getting after the larva, essentially the maggots that drop down from that. Oh, there it goes. One that just dropped, I just saw. So let's see if we catch any drop in here. But they come out of these holes out of the bottom of the bucket, and it's been working pretty well. So that's just free calories for our hens. You can see they're excited for me to get out of the way. They want to get back in there and check that area. They're coming to know it. And they spend a good deal of time pecking and scratching around that area, picking up those that drop. So good free food for the chickens, which is nice. And then again, like I mentioned, here's our watering station. We come out here about every day, every other day, and refresh the water. I just filled it up tonight and rinsed everything out. They're not drinking the bottled water. The bottles are just tap water filled in as weights, so those don't blow around and get scratched around by the chickens. But yeah, this is our new place, the house that we've decided to buy, that we're living in, where we're going to build. So if I can get out of the sun, over here, this is like the little outdoor coop area. This is like their favorite place to go all during the day when it's really, really hot out. And they spend a lot of time in there. So that's a nice little area that they seem to enjoy. They also spend a good deal of time out over on the back side of this barn, or not barn, but this shed that we got, which is great area. Sorry about all the spinning around here. Also wanted to come over and show you the good system he's got here for feed. So down here, he's got some holes in the bottom of the bucket. So as the chickens pull the feed away, the holes just drop more food. And they're kind of all over the sides here. And then this weight is on there, this top, just to keep other things from getting in there. But the bucket I just filled with feed, I just filled everything up tonight. And I only got to fill this bucket up maybe, I don't know, I think this is the second time I filled it up. We've been here about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So not crazy often. But you know, it's an expense. So mixing that feed that I bought, I think I had to get 4 50-pound bags of feed, and one of them we only use 1/3 of a bag for mixing. So 3 50-pound bags, and that 1/3 of a bag also picked up some oyster shell and some black soldier fly larvae, just snack food. Oh, also a 50-pound bag of scratch. So 5 50-pound bags of feed, and it ran me about $145, $140, something like that. And so that's what we've decided to do, to make their food, and I'm kind of gonna find out how long it all lasts, and you know, if it was worth it. But so far we're getting, like I said, 8 to 10 eggs per day, and it's working out well for us, and we've been really happy with this place. Again, we've purchased this place, and we've just done the math on it, and it's the same price as renting to own this place with all this stuff. So it was kind of a no-brainer. Instead of continuing to rent, we should just buy this. It's large enough that the whole family lives here. My folks are going to live here. The in-laws, that's been a day-by-day thing. If you guys have seen that video, there's some issues, some medical concerns and things taking place there. So at this time, it doesn't look like they're moving here. And that's unfortunate. That's too bad. But my parents are instead going to move in here with us. This is a nice big place, and we're going to kind of start a little homestead endeavor here while we're building the other place. So it's going to work out, at least so far it seems like it, and we're happy. We got our own space now. The kiddo's happy. As you might be able to see, he couldn't be happier. He's got a nice big place for his trampoline. And then we're also going to set our little pool. It's like 3 feet deep, our little inflatable hot tub. Got the smoker already going. We've been doing good. So sorry about how long it's been since the last update. I'll try to start doing a little bit more updates. I'll probably make a quick video at some point showing just the morning chores and what it takes to manhandle these 19 hens and 10 meat birds that are only going to be here for another 7 weeks or so. But anyways, take it easy, guys. Thanks for checking in, and check back soon.